away.
Good evening to all of us. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes.
Sorry, you've muted yourself.
Out. Okay, sorry for that. So thank you very much, PTs, for this wonderful opportunity. It is true that you've used the products for many years, and it's true your intervention that we learned that we can do a wonderful business with these products. So today we are learning about personal care range. So what is it about personal? Before I go on, let me say that I'm married to a wonderful guy, Macharia Haron, and together we are blessed with 4 little Kenyans. We have a 6-year-old, 10-year-old, 15-year-old, and 17-year-old. So we are blessed. We thank God for that. I'm also a trained professional in counseling, and so I like what I'm doing. I juggle between business and studying, and so I'm grateful for this wonderful opportunity. You can do it wherever you are with just your phone or your laptop, and you're good to go. So welcome tonight for our lesson about personal care range. What is personal care range? It means personal care means anything done that is of personal nature. This includes personal hygiene, bathing, hair washing, shaving, oral hygiene, and even nail care. Do you cut your nails? Especially as you take a lot of Calmag, your nails really grow long. So that is personal care. Of course, you have to have well-ironed clothes, plus a little cologne here and there. It's really a great idea. So I know you've washed our clothes with G1 and also with our softener. So you really smell nice. So remember that in our business, it's about good looks so that people can admire you and want to work with you and follow your business, all right? So we have head to toe with New Life. So what do we have with us tonight? We have shampoo for washing your hair and your scalp. I also have 2 types of shampoos. One is called mild revitalizing shampoo. Second, we have rich revitalizing shampoo. And we also have enriching conditioner. So when you have that, you are promoting your business by not buying what is in the local markets and the supermarkets, but buying from your own shop, promoting your business. We also have refreshing bath and shower gel. We have body love. We have nourishing hand and body lotion. We also have personal care concentrate for bathing, which is very gentle, even good for infants. We also have care disinfectant, which kills 99.9% of germs. So imagine if you bathe with all these products, you also need to disinfect yourself, all the germs that are around you, in your body, in your hair. It is good to add a little care when you're bathing. We also have aloe vera gel. Every home should have aloe vera gel, especially when you have those small burns in the kitchen. Those, if you have any cut around you, maybe you are peeling potatoes and you cut yourself, aloe vera really works out well. If you have cracked legs or a friend you know has cracked legs, use aloe vera, it's very wonderful. So because of time, I'll not go so much about all the products, but I'll kindly ask all of us to check our product catalog, feel better, look better, live better for more information. And also, we can also take supplements for our own self-care. We need carotenoid complex because it has fruits and vegetables. We need vitamin C because it protects us from the UV rays and sunburn and inflammation. We also need vitamin E and Calmag, which protects us from the sun's radiation. So with all that said and done, thank you for listening to me. And I hope that will help your clients and your customers know more about our New Life products, our head to toe care, our hair care products, our lotions, and it's a good business. So I wish you a wonderful night. I'll take it back to PT, or can I introduce Eunice? Can I take it back to you?
Yes, introduce Faith.
Yeah, so Faith, Mwirigi, karibu sana. Take it from there. I wish you the best. Thank you for listening to me. Bye. Faith, if you're listening to me, you can go on from there.
Unmute yourself, Faith.
Yes. Yeah, good evening, everybody. My name is Faith Mwirigi, and I'm business leader in this new life. I joined in 2013 when I was so broke. I was so broke because I was handling a program which I was not able to pay the school fees, and somebody approached me and I decided to join. So I am married to Cyrus Mwirigi, who has been very active in handling this business. We have 3 kids. Actually, they are grown-ups because somebody from 25 years and above, those are grown-ups. My topic today is about customer, yes, building customer base and the customer service. But who is a customer? Who is a customer? A customer is somebody who buys goods or services, either from an individual or from a company. So in our business, we have goods, we buy goods from New Life. Now, how do we build customer base? I'll say my experience. First of all, when I started this business, somebody told me that because my size was a bit excess, told me that I can do something to reduce myself so that I can fit to be a student. I was a student by then. And I used a product and somebody asked me, how did you reduce yourself? That product of the weight loss is the one I sold to my boss, and she became my customer. And from there, I started introducing other products. She likes being beautiful, and therefore I could bring some products. And after using, she started also bringing other customers to me. And so I realized that I can sell the products, but in the process, the same people who are buying started telling me, well, you are getting a lot of money from us. How can we join? So I got my downlines from the former customers. But what I did not know is that I wanted to have as many as possible. But I came to understand that I have to have roots and not flowers. So how did I keep them? Sometimes they have birthdays, and I want to try to take the Aloe Vera there. I know it's a bit expensive, but to whom my customers, I try to at least give an incentive. And sometimes people would want to bargain, and I would be tempted to give at the distributor's price. However, because I like money, I give it at retail. And I realized that some of them asked me for the list. How do we know that the price you are giving is the one we are supposed to buy with? I did not hide. I give them a list, and then they also saw that I was honest. Those are the people. Some people wanted to, actually they have been my customers. Some people have been my customers to date. close to 9 years, they are still buying. They don't mind. They want to buy the products, but they do not want to become members. I do not mind, because the same people will bring others who becomes my downlines. So how do we keep our customers? When you sell the first product, you have to call them and follow up. Ask them how it is working for them. Do they like it? And also you request them whether you can they can share with somebody else or introduce you to somebody else. Snowballing, one person introducing you to another one, and then we continue having more customers. Now, the challenge is that I will tell my fellow business people, I would not encourage people to give me on credit. If you need, sell it in cash, because credit has seen me lose some customers, and I've learned a lot. So when I'm strict, when you want the product and bring it, then you bring the money. That is what I've seen working, but not giving a product on credit. Two, you also, some people would want to, after buying, they would want to return the product. I don't encourage that. Despite that, this business is about social skills. I encourage my client to decide before they buy the product, because we are also told goods once sold cannot be returned. I have also succeeded in demonstrating, especially the soup and grow. I would, when I sell, I would go there or send one of the downlines to go and demonstrate. And I realize, especially the soup and grow, when you demonstrate, the people who are around there, they will buy. And I remember we used to have a customer, we used to buy so many of them that actually we realized even products can also be a business and boost you. So I realized what I have achieved is through the customers I built, because they became my potential downlines. And to date, I always carry a sample, especially the 3NN. 3NN gives me energy. And actually, when I want to sell that product like the 3NN, I would tell my people, like some people look so tired and they don't know why, because of their fatigue. And therefore, when I see you are so tired, I would approach you slowly. And I realize I've made many friends, especially in selling. But I would say that despite that they can entice me by getting more money, I need to be more serious also in, I want to say, convincing them to become my downlines. I want to end there. Thank you very much. Back to PTs.
Wow. Thank you so much, Faith Mwirigi. Faith is an example of those people who have used products religiously. And before I come back to Faith, I want to first appreciate Damaris, Masharia, for a great session, brief and powerful. The key word that I got from her session is neolifice your house, neolifizing the house, so that you first do away with everything that you've been getting from out there and you replace with the new life stuff. And she has mentioned some products that perhaps many of us have not thought of. Oh, I should be using this. You know, there are those products that if you don't carefully scrutinize the product catalog, like the personal care products, you might not even know that they exist. But anyhow, you start somewhere and decide that you start with some products, then you can continue discovering the others by using. The beauty is there is no one single product that will harm you. Even the ones that like now for feminine herbal, for men, you don't take feminine herbal. You know, you can try it as the very last thing in your last days of life, just in case you become late. Anyway, that's on a light note. But let's use all the products. Only when you use the products do you know that they are that powerful. And then Mwirigi Faith is telling us that to get customers, you must be the very first customer. You see, I'm a witness. I saw her when she couldn't fit through the office door when she came to visit me at Josphat Towers, and she had to first rotate so that she can fit. But today she will come in without even touching the ends of the walls of, you know, the door. So when you use the products, it becomes very easy. And look at her face, and if she told you her age, you'll know that these products really work. So I'm so excited about the first presenters. And just to sum it up, Faith has said this: avoid giving products on credit. If you start giving products on credit, you'll make two things. The first one is you'll make enough enemies, because they will tell you the way they will M-Pesa you immediately when they get home. But then you realize that they will never get home. I mean, they will never M-Pesa you that money. So you create many enemies. The second thing you get is losses. You lose too much money. Before everyone discovers that, they have lost some money. Even Pianos and myself, we used to lose some money in the past. And we made enemies. I'm telling you the truth. Now, to show you the magnitude of that, I remember when we started this, an uncle of Pianos who really wanted to buy many products so that he can step up to senior manager. That time it was around 33,000, so that you can buy many products summing up to 500 points. And he was to send the money in the same day in the evening when the salary came in. That was about 10 years, going to 11 years, and the salary is yet to come in. So you see, it really doesn't work. It really doesn't work. So don't be cheap. Don't be desperate. When you give on credit, you show them that you are desperate. And to add on one more point on the issue of customers, we want to distinguish between getting buyers versus getting customers. Buyers are those people who buy once. Customers are those who will buy from you every other time. And transitioning from buyers to customers, you really must treat them like they are the main people, not the profit that you are making. That is where you find yourself, as Faith mentioned, when you have somebody who has a birthday, you can give them an incentive of, say, Aloe Vera Plus. There is one that Pianos incentivized some time back with Aloe Vera, and from that time, this customer buys Aloe Vera Plus in cases. Never will you see him buying one bottle, but cases. A case has got 6. So it works. Treat your customers like the most important people in your life, and they will stick with you forever. However, there are some who might buy from you, and then with the time they learn that there is money that comes through joining, and they join the business, So if you have treated them so well, they will join through you. If you didn't, they will join through other people and you lose them for good. So I wanted to add that on the first topics that we've gotten, and I know it was very enriching. Now, before we get to the final session, allow me to share something small, which is the backbone of our business. The backbone of our business, there is a video that I would want you to get from our YouTube channel. I'm assuming that we have all subscribed to our YouTube channel at the International Superstars team. If you haven't, please don't sleep today before you do. And you'll be able to retrieve a video by Nasil Sadiq on keep the main thing the main thing. In our business, sometimes, especially the new ones, those who are very new, you might have too many thoughts of what should I do to succeed in this business? And you find yourself thinking so hard. Yet you need to identify which is the main thing that if I did it so well, then my business will explode. And then you give that 80% of your attention. And who can guess what is this main thing we are saying, keep the main thing the main thing? Anyone who wants to guess and type down there, what is the main thing in our business that even if you are not very good in all the other things, at least that one, you try and become an expert. That is Jeruto from Eldoret, sponsoring. We all agree with the Sponsoring is bringing in people and mentoring them, growing them. So if you keep the main thing, then your business will automatically explode. And Jeruto got it right. It is sponsoring. At the beginning, sponsoring will not be an automatic exercise. You need to focus on first understanding, how should I do it? And I challenge all of us that in your first days, as you learn how to do that main thing, this time you are applying director. Don't dare, I repeat, don't dare to segregate yourself, to seclude yourself somewhere in the name of I'm really doing business. You might not do the right business. You might actually be hurting the process without knowing. So in your first days, hook into your upline director so closely, like a tick and a cow, only that the relationship is not that one is harming the other, but both are benefiting. What do I mean? Sponsoring starts with writing a name list. I'm answering the question, how do you become a sponsoring machine? A sponsoring machine. Who would want to become a sponsoring machine? Where you are sponsoring people like a machine, literally. I mean, and that's where we are getting, by the way, that's where we are headed. Don't be left behind. So for you to be a sponsoring machine, the very first thing you do day one is write a very elaborate list of, or what we call name list, a very elaborate one. You might have been in the business for some long time, but ask yourself, did you faithfully write a very elaborate name list? If not, it's not too late. Don't say I have all my friends on the phone. No, you have to transfer them from your phone book to your notebook. That way you are able to know that there are some who have already gone to meet our creator, and you are still counting them on when they're in your phone. That way you are able to tell who really should be qualified to be invited. So write them on your notebook. We call it name list. All of them, those who are alive. Don't write the dead. All those who are able to breathe, those who are breathing. Before you do that, don't start talking to people. Once you've done that, now engage your upline director. And you tell your upline director, I have 150, because by the way, if you are a serious business builder, You don't write less than 150 names. You don't. For Pierrot and myself, the day we joined, we slept at 3 a.m. the following morning, writing names. I'm telling you, we wrote names. Now that makes it easy for you to systematically invite them to meetings and present to them. So tell your upline director, now I have my name list 150 or 200 or whatever the number. Now your upline director will help you to invite all of them. He must not invite for you, but he'll give you the right ones to use. These are the ones you use when you're inviting your friends, be it in a Zoom meeting or be it in a physical meeting. And this is very critical. You realize that it will help you to have more numbers attending the meeting. Don't talk a lot. The more you talk when you're inviting friends to a meeting, the more you lose them and they don't attend. So what should you tell them? I'll use the example of Gladys Jeruto because I can see her, she's on video. Now, if Gladys is a friend of mine, and she is, but assuming she hasn't joined, and I want to invite her to a meeting, this is what I'll tell her. Hi, Gladys, how have you been? Yeah, I'm also doing well. By the way, we've not met and or talked for a long time, but I have some great news. When do you go to Friday? Wagon, is it Saturday or Friday? This Friday, there is an opportunity I would love that you listen to. It will be done right there in Eldoret where you are. It's really benefiting us on part-time basis, at least to also have an extra source of income. Are you available this Saturday? I wouldn't want you to miss out on this. You see, I haven't started talking of Neolife. I've not mentioned Neolife anywhere. I've not even talked of products. I've only cited Gladys, that there's an opportunity I wouldn't want you to miss. I would love that you attend, then you tell me whether it's something that will benefit you. You see, unless surely Gladys has a problem and she doesn't have, she will want to go and listen, just listening, nothing else. Now, the minute you have done that and she attends the meeting, guess what? Gladys is not the one to present. It is maybe Pierrot if she's the presenter, or maybe the upline director, Elizabeth Katam and Charles. So it's not Gladys being a new member who is going to present. Now that's very powerful because Gladys might not really know if she's only the one. I mean, if the person who invited Gladys, if she's only 1 day old, then that person hasn't mastered the business. So you expose them to the person who is going to present. So that's very, very important. Then you go to another person, the other person. Remember, you must be massive. How massively you do it matters a lot. Now, if she's not available that day, I will have option 2. Today, option 2 is Zoom meeting. Oh, so sorry, Gladys. I really wish you could make it, but don't you worry. I think so that we don't miss out on this chance, I will invite you for the one we invite those who are even out of the country. They are able to connect. You see, we are having people participating in from over 57 countries. So we invite them for our Zoom session. Can I invite you then for 8 p.m. the same Saturday through Zoom? Automatically, she will say yes, because that's easy to attend. All right, I will send you the Zoom link in the course of the day. So there is nowhere we have presented. I want us to try that one out. And in case Gladys asks me questions that are tricky that I can't answer, I will tell her, you know, I'm also a brand new person, but I'll connect you with my mentor. He's so good, he will definitely help you to understand the whole thing. So then now I can give the number, Gladys' number to my mentor, and my mentor will call Gladys. Simple as that. So then now moving forward, you'll keep on adding new names on that name list. The ones you started with, we call them warm market. That is your friends, church mates, workmates, name them. The people that you know each other. That when I call you, you know it is me without asking, Ninani. Those are warm market. But then the people you'll be meeting in the matatu for the first time, the people you meet in the banking hall for the first time, in the wedding for the very first time, we call them cold market. So for those ones, you first prospect them. You don't go telling them, I want to invite you for a meeting. They will run away, literally. You first prospect them. And the first step is you connect with them automatically, which is the easiest way of connecting with any human being. Meet them and you say hi to them. Hi, Grandes. No, you don't know the name because it's the first time you're meeting. Hi, how are you, my sister? Surely they feel, wow, this is a good person. Your hair looks nice, or your top looks nice. It's unique. I can't remember who I was with. We were walking in town in some building, 680 hotel, where we do meetings. And there's a lady who was getting into the lift with us. And she had, instead of a mask, the normal mask, she was using a very well-decorated handkerchief. And you know what I told her? Oh, your mask looks unique. This is so creative. Wow. And she was so excited that we went up through the lift, chatting and laughing and talking. So it's very easy to prospect new people. Then you exchange contacts, and immediately you go and add those contacts in your name list. So you'll never go short of the name list. So I may not talk more about all the other things we need to master to be a sponsoring machine, but those two are very key because they are the ones that opens the door to all the others. When you prospect so many and you invite so many into the meetings, now the presenter takes over and presents to them. Your next job will be on follow-up, following them up, telling them, oh, I'm sure you are so excited, you are up to the moon. Even if you are not sure, be sure. And they will tell you, oh yes, thank you so much for inviting me. It is very difficult to tell somebody, I'm sure you are up to the moon with excitement, and then they tell you, it's not possible. Even if they were not very excited, they'll start getting excited. So chances of sponsoring so many through that process is, the chances are very high. Are we going to practice that and increase our sponsoring this month? Yes, on your behalf, I have responded. We have to do it. If you get to sponsor a number of people every single month, let's say minimum 3, there is no question about taking your business all the way to president team member. And let me tell you, when we started, we moved so fast, and the only thing we did differently from all the others who are not moving is that we kept on sponsoring, and we talked to so many people, even if some other people are buying products more than we were buying. But we knew the main thing is sponsoring. And it is at this time that we want to recognize those who are already doing it very well. And before we start recognizing, let me mention that this month is a very unique month, a very, very unique month, where immediately you sponsor somebody, as they take their kit, you take your free Aloe Vera Plus juice. In the warehouse, people are just so excited. People are walking in, smiling, and they are like, oh my. Because imagine you walk into the office, you are sponsoring someone, and you are walking out with an Aloe Vera Plus juice. Because for every person you sponsor this month, only this month, up to around 20 seconds, for every person you sponsor, you get 1 bottle of Aloe Vera. For every 6 people you sponsor, you get a whole case of Aloe Vera Plus juice. And you know, Aloe Vera Plus juice is the sweetest product that we have. Those who have not tasted, you just have to sponsor so that you can taste. It is the sweetest. Ndio hii. Na ujue ni tamu, angalia hii imefunguliwa a while ago na ndio hii inaisha, angalia. Hata sioni hii mkutano ikisha kama haijamalizwa. Acha niweke pande hii. So it's very sweet. So let's sponsor like crazy so that we get those aloe veras. It is only this month. I've never seen this happening. Haron has been there since when the company came to Kenya. He will tell you this has never happened before, where for every person you sponsor, you get an aloe vera plus. I'm happy kampuni walijitega namna hiyo wakasema hivyo. Sasa wacha tukunywe. Uzuri, there is no side effect of taking even a whole bottle at once, only that you don't want to ishe haraka. Okay. So if you allow me now, we'll go into recognizing those who have really sponsored. The month has just started, so we'll need to now move faster. Not so many have been able to sponsor, but let's appreciate those who have sponsored. Sorry, I want to share my slides in a few seconds. So when you sponsor, please make sure you pick the aloe vera immediately. If you're in a country, call the office so that they can send it to wherever you are. So let's see those who have sponsored. This is for November, sorry, not October. Who has sponsored one? Or in other words, who is already enjoying the sweetness of aloe vera? We start with Sister Lucy Duo. You know, she came to the office today and she was just singing hallelujah. All right, congratulations, Sister Lucy. And she was also very excited to get a bonus from last month. You see, when you sponsor, you are not only getting aloe vera, but also beautifying your bonus. Oh, that wasn't, let me not talk about the money here, because I'm sure she will get more friends than she can handle. Everyone wants to follow those with the money. Then the second one is Alice Mwenyenze, one of our directors. Congratulations. Then we have Frederick and Doreen Aluda. Congratulations. Then we have Father Lucas Juma. Congratulations, Father Lucas. And then we have Roslyn Sambila. Well done, Roslyn. Then we have Winfred Patrick. Congratulations, Winfred. We have Redemptor Cherotich. Congratulations, Redemptor. And those are the ones who have already sponsored. Here the month has just started. And just a reminder, you have already qualified for the 1 bottle of aloe vera, but try to take it to 6 so that you get a case and then another case and so on and so forth. And you are free, by the way, if you come from Central, you are free, get these 6 bottles of aloe vera and you sell all of them. I mean, make money fast. Yeah, 12,000 Kenya shillings. But I advise, even if you are to sell, don't sell all of them. Please take one, sell the others. Then we have some people who have already sponsored 2, and that is the Pieros and Josphat. And then actually there are 3, 1 has not yet reflected. So, but the aloe vera is already, we have already qualified, it's just speaking. Then we have Sari Simoto. Congratulations, Sari Simoto. That is a great job. So now we were warming up, all of us, okay? So let's now get moving. This week, by the time you're recognizing those who have sponsored, come Tuesday next week, let everyone be in the list. And those who are in the list, make sure you have tripled or even more than you have done. Now, remember when you sponsor 3 people, in addition to what the company is giving you, your upline director is giving you a bottle, 1 liter bottle of LDC. So this is the best time to sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. You can see Mwirigi is now more keen on this. Yeah. And if you sponsor 5, we said you get 3,000 Kenya shillings instead of LDC. You sponsor the 3 or more, and then you have 100 personal points plus, and you are a QSM with 1,000 points or more, you get 2 bottles of aloe vera in addition to all the bottles you had gotten and the other incentives, and what a month to do the business. So now we want to recognize personal PVs, those who are doing high personal PVs. Personal PVs, for those who have just joined us, we have so many people who have just joined us. These are the points you get when you buy the product in your own name, whether the products are for your own use or for customers. It doesn't matter. Those are personal points. We agree that we'll be recognizing those who have done 250 points and above, because that is the minimum that we want everybody to be doing by the end of the month. So we will be starting from position number 8, because these are the ones who have done more than 250 points. And the first one is Frederick and Doreen Aluda with 255 personal points. Congratulations. Then we have number 7, Stella B, 270 personal points. Then we have position 6, Okumuma Kogora. Congratulations, Okumuma Kogora, 364. Then we have number 5, Hezbon Nyagowa, 366 personal points. Number 4, Brigadier David Kiplel, 380 personal points. And then top 3. Wow, it's so nice to be in this one. Timon Oyucho joined today and did 500 personal points. Wow, within a day, 500 points within one day, the day of joining. That's the way to go. Then position number 2, we have Willie Kimugun, 584 personal points. It's amazing that some of these guys are in this top 3 list throughout every other month, like Kimugun. So it's a decision. By the way, it's a decision, and you can make the decision that you'll never miss in the top 10, even if it's not top 3. And then position number 1, we have Josphat and Piero's 754 personal points. Note this, that all those who are doing over 2,000 points, you become executive managers. From this month, we are doing a very special recognition where we give you a branded t-shirt personalized with personalized name. We write your name, we write executive manager, and then your name below there. And then on the other side, we have written as superstars team. That makes it very easy for you to sponsor many other people there, because you are able to prospect. So let's go for it. And when you are doing this, you are earning some good money because you are paid at a higher percentage. All those who are becoming directors this month, we are still giving the incentive of lifestyle in a 5-star hotel and 10,000 Kenya shillings for those who are becoming directors. I'm sure some people are saying, I wish I never became a director earlier so that I become now. So if you are not yet a director, this is the time to become. And those who are taking wound team steps, Sapphire director and above, guess what? We'll be treating you in a 5-star hotel bed and breakfast. Somebody is joining us today, and in 3 months also they will be taking these wound team steps. So let's go for it. And there's nothing to stop us. We have what it takes, and I want to wish us the very best. So we will stop at this, and just a reminder, please get to know which physical meetings are happening around your area. Like this week, we have so many of them. In Nairobi, if you are in Nairobi, please take full advantage. We are doing our meetings in a very elegant place, 680 Hotel. Such a nice place. Always make effort to attend, and you bring guests at 1 p.m. every day, Monday all the way to Saturday. You'll be able to sponsor like crazy. Then up country, we have set so many meetings. Some of those that are confirmed are Narok, that will be on a Sunday, on a Saturday. We have posted these meetings in the groups, so you need to check. Then on Saturday again, On Saturday again, we have Kericho. We have on Friday, Eldoret. Then on Sunday, we have Kisii. And even if you don't have guests in some place, today it's very easy to get so many friends from whichever the place you want. Just ask your upline director, how can I get friends in Kisii alone? And they will show you that through Facebook, you can be able to see people who are in Kisii. Then you can set the age that you want, and you get those kind of guests. So there's no excuse as to why you should not have guests in any place in this country. So I want to thank each one of us for taking time to train. There is no shortcut to success. The only shortcut known is train very hard, and you're able to succeed very easy. So thank you guys. God bless you. God bless your families, and see you in the beaches of the world.